In the first part of the engine rebuilds, I had two RNLI A. That was this one. Sorry, no, my scrapper was RNLI A. The one that I've done up is the RNLI B. This one had no distinguishing marks on it, so I did think originally it was a 1990, maybe 89, but I'm now thinking, looking at the actual makeup of it, which is these here, these mounting points onto the bottom cover, as opposed to having one either side, two halves. So I believe this is a 1998, so what I'm going to have to do is literally take the carbs off, take the fuel pump off, and only once I've got it off that I can actually see what the gaskets and what they look like will I be able to probably see if my guess of 1998 would be correct. So I'm going to take the carbs off the fuel pump. I've take the starter motor off, and I'm going to actually see where all these pipes have been leading. As you can see, there's a few modifications on this one. So we'll start stripping it. I'll lay it out, have a look at the gaskets, then we can go from there. I just remembered I need to do a compression test on this, but I wanted to do one for prosperity. So if I put it on camera, then I can look back at a later date and remind myself of this particular engine. So I did actually loosen off the starter motor, but I have to put these back on now. A bit backward now, but not ideal. Okay, so made a little setup. This is the bottom cylinder. Wow, 155. That's pretty good. Pretty cool, isn't it? No, actually, what is it? What are you talking about? Okay, yeah, it's 150 and 60. 770. Lovely. Basically, it's off the 12. Good. Okay, top cylinder. That's brilliant. Okay, now you haven't got a seal in that. Oh, one piston's great, the other one's crap. Got that filled in. No. Why not? So there's something wrong with the pressure tester, or there is simply zero compression in that cylinder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to strip the whole lot, strip it down, and basically start from the inside out. And that'll give me a feeling of whether or not it's worth to continue doing and working on the engine itself. If it's not, fine, I'll use it for parts. However, I shall start stripping it, which you'll so you'll see each of the components, or I'll see each of the components. I'll look back at the video and check it all and see where we go from there. So you've got a gasket there. So when you get the fuel pump repair kit, that gasket comes with it. This is knackered anyway, so let's just clip that off. So, one fuel pump. Okay, the hero is close up, but let's. So I'm using an 8mm. So, just taking the primer off. Good state of this. Not good. That's all. So with a carb, you've got 1, 2, set the other side. Wish you could label it, but if you look at these followers, sorry, one's got a follower on it, the other one hasn't. So that's obviously also going to be the bottom one. You could label it bottom, top, but if you know what you're doing, no need. I might. You get rebuild kits on eBay for these from China, 9 times out of 10. It's not bad. But what I think of having seen a couple, if apart from the gaskets, if the needles and stuff are in good condition and a genuine Evinrude, chance I could probably keep using them. I don't actually know if that's ever been off, but yeah, probably actually. But the screws are pretty decent condition. Maybe a couple of times. So I'm going to take all the harness off now. All the leads, etc. The power packs regulated a lot, so. Oh, dear me. Oh, that's a shame, that. It really is. Well, better get my scrapper out. Just goes to show you should take a compression test. This is the one that I didn't. The other two I did. This one I didn't. Damn. Oh. Can you join me at taking engine number 2 cylinder head off? This is the RNLI A. I'm just hoping that we've got something to work with. These are quite loose, which doesn't bode well. Well, ooh. Well, you may be in luck. So the original engine that I was going to use as a scrapper looks like it looks like I'm going to be using it. Well, that's good. Oh, lovely, smooth. Oh, we've got no ridges in there either. That's good news. That is good. I'm pleased with that. So, right, let's give this one some love. Every cloud has got a silver lining. Hehe. Next plan is strip each component, put it to the side, get the relevant rebuild kits, and hopefully we'll have another engine.